my channel. If you haven't watched this film, the link is in the description below. Go check it out and come back for the review. Otherwise, let's get started. The dude on the right is trying very hard not to look into the camera. I wonder why the supporting artists and dancers are not traditionally dressed for whatever occasion this is. Izogia's head bead drops, not properly glued. Now, somebody standing up so suddenly like this, and none of the wives care to ask what the matter is. You did not lock the restroom door, woman. Normal people would, especially when they are talking to a ghost.
I thought you keep coming to my dreams until you decide to rest in peace. Why today of all days that you're supposed to be happy for me, you're here carrying a long face?
We later find out why the mother is actually carrying a long face, and it makes this statement from her really out of place. Because the mother would ordinarily not be happy for you, as she wants revenge for her murderer with whom you're getting married to.
Mother!
The second headband drops as well.
Then you have to wake up from your slumber and do what is desired of you. Which is, your mission here is not for pleasure. They are indebted to you, and you are here to make sure they pay to the last time.
Now she spells it out vividly. I know Izoge is trying to forget all the pain, but she has to realize why the mother would come on such a day. I wonder where the dead father is. Not having the time for such conversation?
Because this is where you live now, until I see otherwise.
And your queens will not object to that?
Of course they would. But these men never really understood that this is how they cause unnecessary problems for the new bride from day one.
Object? Object to my decision. I am the lord and master of this castle.
Sorry dude, this is not a castle. It's just an ordinary building. A palace would be a more appropriate word.
Very well then. Will I be out of place if I say the door should be permanently locked?
Oh, hey, no one comes in until I say so.
These walls are so thin. The guard would hear every sound from the room in your wannabe castle. Shooting from this perspective in which the couch is impairing the view is not so nice. Maybe it was done on purpose.
My darling, what we did overnight, it was a marathon.
I doubt if you would survive such a marathon.
Your touch was life itself. The kisses took me back years. The hug, it's life itself. Thank you for bringing me back my youth. I feel like a teenager again.
My husband, please do not allow my mates hear that from you.
With the walls being so thin, everybody must have heard everything coming out of the room. The marathon, as it were.
Who's there?
It's me, Vivian.
What was that running and hiding for? The Enuke gave orders that no one should come in. That should be enough assurance.
What is it that you want, Evie?
I have a message from the Queen Mother.
I thought no one was to come into the room until he said so. Why is she in without him explicitly saying so?
Well, I heard she's won the heart of the king. And his only desire is to see her happy. What? Why are you silent?
You have veered into the enchanted waters by mentioning the name of the king, and I'm not a partaker of such gossip.
Yeah, but a few seconds ago, gossiping about the queen, that was okay.
And I am certain that new queen is more wicked than all of them put together.
Gossiping about the king is where you draw the line. Why this chief priest is busy ranting crap? I noticed the picture on the wall is the only good thing in this scene.
Sorry, I actually came with some. Why not? Why the look?
I am asking myself the same question, bro.
Please get my bag from the book.
The lady does not seem to care that the mothers are acting strangely. No plate number.
Mother, what is all this?
Something is not right with those glasses and notepads. They seem off.
But that girl will not pass the night in my chamber.
Oh, please, you can do.
Then let us stay in mind.
Eavesdropping.
He's too young for that.
Ah, come on. He will be 30 in 3 months.
30 years old, too young for that. In which century was this film played?
You can't go in. What is it? What's the matter?
Apologies, Your Highness.
He said no one comes in until he says so. Yeah, this guard is very weak.
The evil man here is Ugiagbe. He lured him into believing the gods chose me for him, not knowing he did that for his selfish interest. Just because the queens stopped the king from giving him too much attention, he vowed to make them miserable by bringing a new queen that would torment them for the rest of their lives.
If this is a known fact, I think the ghost would know that by now and actually hunt the person at fault. But the ghost wants to torment the Enoge because the film wants it that way.
But as for me, this is not being a maid. I call it slavery. So sit down and enjoy with me.
Wow, calling it slavery is a bit bold. Except of course they are not being paid for it. Then they would be slaves. And I wonder why you don't set them free.
If it was possible, I would really make you all my personal maids. But unfortunately, as tradition demands, I'm entitled to just one. So I've decided to have Ameze as my personal maid.
Personal slave, you mean?
Where are the rest of them? They're in here. That's a gift from me to you.
You only had 4 gift bags and were asking for the rest of the slaves. What would you have given to them if they were there?
It is shameful for a prince to behave like a fool.
I beg your pardon.
Pick your fight wisely, my dear. A man who fights with his head wins more than a man who fights with his hands.
This whole scene came out of the blues, as we never found out why she was furious at him, even though she was happy to meet him in the first place.
My lord, my apologies for interrupting you. My schedule will not permit me to wait till you finish your meeting. Hence, I've promised your chiefs a gift. So I'm here to present it to them.
This is her schedule, doing absolutely nothing. I wonder why you didn't show up while they were doing it.
You can speak freely. Only the dead can hear us.
But why and how? Who made such arbitrary rules? Why can't anybody hear her all of a sudden? You perhaps nobody hears, but Izoge, people will definitely hear her.
That man is responsible for your suffering. He took away your happiness.
A few seconds ago, she said,
For a very long time, I did not find happiness. I was unhappy. Just this once, I've decided to be happy. Why do you want to deprive me of it? He gives me happiness. What more can I ask for?
So which happiness did he take away now?
I cannot give my daughter to the Enoge without her consent. Now, Izogi is here. Izogi, do you want to marry the Enoge? No! No! Have you heard her?
I'm not marrying.
This film never really explained why Izogi did not want to marry the Enoge, aside from the fact that the film wanted it that way.
Somebody help me! My husband!
This morning scene lasted over 2 whole minutes.
I have assured the king that your daughter will marry him. And I cannot afford to fail on my promise.
So, you just go around promising the king other people's children. Wow.
I'm sorry, Mom.
The mom actually appeared here, and Izogi seems not to have noticed her. I wonder why.
What? My mother called you?
That's to show you that a restless spirit can do anything.
Since you can do anything, avenge your death already and leave your daughter alone who is not willing.
Just like a goat that has been pushed to the wall, I've developed a tough skin and I'm ready to fight you.
For someone who developed a tough skin, she is easily penetrable for a spirit. Such weak CGI. For such a big room, the television is relatively small.
Training a child is the sole responsibility of a woman.
Outdated paradigm, woman. Outdated.
Wait though, am I the only one that noticed Queen Izogi has changed?
Oh yes, the usual maiden gossip. Cannot be missing on any Nollywood films. No license plates on the car. This is even covered with a polythene bag. I am sure even in a lawless country, this is not allowed. Even the Oba of Benin has a seal as a plate number, which would be at least the minimum.
The same person you asked me to tell the king to run a DNA test on her son, that you are not sure if the prince is a royal blood.
Said what?
Oh, please. Why are you acting as a saint? Are you? Or is it not you that told me my husband married me when the charm she used failed?
I don't even know when they became so much of a friend to tell each other such secrets. Almost 3 minutes this lasted. This is how you get a film to run over 2 hours. I wonder why these cars now have plate numbers. And it's showing Lagos. I thought this was a Benin setting.
How is she?
Your child is being born, especially prematurely. Why are you not there, even as an Onoge?
If there is any darkness in the palace, you brought it upon the palace.
Efosa.
Oh yes.
I will not take this accusation. I will not!
The role you played towards getting the Onoge, the last bride, it was visible for us all to see. Even though some of us turned a blind eye. But did you think you were going to go scot-free with that? No. The dead will take a revenge.
Now you know.
Your father is accusing all his wives. He said that we are responsible for Evie and her son's death.
How?
Exactly. This lady would be great at Nollywood Saints.
We're going to take an oath. anyone found guilty will die.
Ah, such crap. Where are you walking to, Mrs. Ghost? Does this mean your daughter is not back to herself? The car and the truck pusher behind are no longer visible after the transformation, not an instant transformation. What is the relevance of this whole ritual and oath taking when they apparently did not kill the queen? And the ghost knows this. These women are actually not drinking anything from the calabash. I am actually surprised to see a game of chess on the table. I wonder who plays it. I wonder what type of nonsense this is for a ghost, and it's unclear if Izoge is back or not.
And what is it with my husband?
He fell after the news was broken to him by the chiefs.
And he can be taken to the hospital as an enoge?
Her Majesty, this is not time to allow you go out alone. You are bereaved, Your Honor. Osaze! Oui. Provide Her Majesty with maximum security. Nothing should happen to her.
This is what they call maximum security? Are these dudes actually kidding? Are the maids actually not allowed to wear slippers or shoes or something?
I thought you're dead. What is a dead man doing in my palace?
Who cares about Edosa? What about the other queens? This film just ended in a haste, just like the Game of Thrones. This Edosa saying has no relevance to the film.
I want to thank you for taking care of the Onoge, though ill but still alive.
The Enoge who now knows the truth could still change his will, theoretically. If you like such videos, please like, share and subscribe to get similar videos and updates when I post them. If you would like me to review similar videos, send them to me and I will do just that. Thank you.